Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my, I guess, go-to favorite beauty products of 2016. Now, I didn't really know how I wanted to go about this because that's a pretty broad subject of 2016, a whole year of favorites. So I basically wanted to cover all the things that I know are going to do me good. I know that will last me throughout the entire day. Stuff that I use on a daily basis, stuff that I use all the time. So I'm literally taking my makeup bag. Yes, it is an Instagram camera bag that Beauty Bakery gave me. It's really cute. And I'm just gonna be going through all the items in here because this is filled with all the stuff that I use on a daily basis that I know is gonna do me well throughout the day. So first I'm gonna start off with primers, and you guys may be able to guess this, but these are the things that have been in my bag, my makeup bag, for at least like 5 months now. So my baby that I love to death, will always love, is the NYX Hydratouch Primer, Foundation, Primer, whatever. And this stuff is awesome. It is like a gel consistency. It's very, very hydrating, and it makes your skin super smooth and beautiful to have before you put on your foundation or concealer, whatever it is that you're doing. I just love it because it's super hydrating and it smells amazing and it's very affordable. I said that's super weird. Next is my current favorite primer, and this is the Farsali Unicorn Tears. I don't know what it is about this primer, but this stuff is magic. It's actually unicorn tears. It's like this pink consistency. It is sparkly and it smells amazing. When you put it on your skin, it feels amazing. It's cooling. And when you blend it into your skin, it becomes tacky so that your foundation adheres to it and it doesn't move. Whenever I wear this underneath my foundation always looks flawless and it stays on forever. I just love it, and it also has a lot of beneficial ingredients inside of it, is what I've heard and what I've read. So that's always a plus. I don't really know if it's true or not, but I'm just gonna go with it's true and that it is improving my skin. Next for foundation is my Ride or Die Baby. I love this stuff. I know that it's always gonna do me good throughout the day. It's gonna last me all day, not oxidize, not crease in places that I don't want it to crease. It's not too high coverage and it's not too not high coverage, if that makes sense. And this is the Born This Way foundation by TooFaced, and I'm in the shade Pearl. I could actually go in the shade Snow right now just because I am so pale, but I've just been using the shade Pearl and lightening up my skin with lighter concealer. And I'm not wearing this foundation today, by the way, but this is my all-time favorite foundation. I know how it works and I know how it looks on my skin, and I know how it's gonna last throughout the day. I just can always trust this foundation, and I know that it will work on so many different types of skin types. I am combination. I'm oily around my nose area, but then I'm super dry everywhere else. This is buildable, so you can make it full coverage, I believe, but I don't mind having medium coverage. I'm not super into full coverage. I do like it every now and then, but for every day, medium coverage is my thing, and this is so beautiful on. Then for concealers, I have 2 concealers. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Neutral. Also, sorry if I stumble on my words. I'm a little bit not fully there because I am getting over a cold. Anyways, so this is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. This is a medium coverage concealer, not super full coverage by any means, but it has a beautiful consistency and it looks great on my skin, and it doesn't get too dry underneath my eyes, which is always a concern with dry skin. Now with concealers, I have to set my concealers with powder no matter what, or else they will crease. There is no concealer out there that will not crease on me, but this one is very good. It always looks good on, and it never looks too cakey. My all-time favorite concealer of 2016 is the, can you guess it? Can you guess what it is? It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is in the shade Light. I could probably go for the lighter shade in this one, and also I'm like completely out of this concealer. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's like pretty much empty. And this is the most high coverage, beautiful finish concealer I've ever tried in my life. It never lets me down. You do have to, I mean, I have to set it. I don't know about anybody else, but this will crease if I don't set it. Any concealer will crease, but when it is set, it is the most beautiful thing ever. I love this concealer. I would use it every single day for the rest of my life if I could only choose one concealer. Now for powder, my day one all-time favorite pressed powder, sorry about my dog in the background, is the COVERALL, or the Wet n Wild COVERALL pressed powder in Fair. This stuff is amazing. It's good for covering your whole face. I did used to bake with it a lot, but that would make it go away super fast. So I found another powder that I use for baking, and then I use this for setting the rest of my face with a big fluffy powder brush. I love this stuff because it's like $2 at the drugstore. It works amazingly. It doesn't have flashback, and it just looks super flawless on the skin and not too cakey, which is something that is very hard to find, especially in drugstore powders. Now what I use for baking, I used to use the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I went through a whole ordeal because I am a cruelty-free makeup artist. I only use brands that I know are 100% cruelty-free and don't sell to countries that require animal testing. And Laura Mercier I thought was cruelty-free for a little bit, but then I found out that their statement is actually really like iffy and hard to figure out, so I don't use her anymore until I won't use her until I find out that she is for sure cruelty-free. But lately I've been using the Cover FX Perfecting Setting Powder. It's like the same thing as the Laura Mercier setting powder. It's amazing. I love it. I only use it for baking pretty much. Sometimes I'll use it to set the rest of my face, but because it is a little bit more of a spendier powder, I will only use it for baking, and then I'll use this for setting the rest of my face. Next for bronzer, you know, I feel like this video is really predictable and I shouldn't even be doing it, but the bronzer that I'm going to be talking about, can you guess? Of course you can. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and there is a light bronzer and a regular bronzer, I guess. And I thought that this was the light bronzer, but apparently this is the darker one because the light one says light on the back and this one just says bronzer on the back. So apparently this is the dark one, which is really weird. Like, how light is the light one? Because this one is so extremely light. Like, how much lighter can you get than this? I don't know, like it barely shows up on my skin. Either way, love this bronzer. It is super creamy, a little bit dewy. It doesn't have any shimmer in it, but it does have a dewy finish, which I love. It doesn't make me look too chalky or cakey. It's the perfect warmth and coolness, especially for when I'm super pale in the winter. And it just never lets me down. Never lets me down. It's the most beautiful bronzer ever. Now for blush, I have been using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. This is the longest lasting blush I've ever used. Blush does not last on my face, and the one that I know is going to last is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour. They have a bunch of different colors that are all beautiful, but the one that I've been using is Genius. It's just a mauve-y. I use their other colors too, but this is the one that I always reach for just because it is such a beautiful color. Now for highlight, my all-time favorite highlighter is the Mary Luminizer. This stuff I use on all my brides that I do for their wedding. It is a very universal color. It's just so beautiful on every single person that I've ever used, and it's just got a very amazing finish and just makes you look alive and makes you look so good. Now if I'm wanting a little bit more of a really intense icy highlight, I will go for the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter, and I'll use the white highlight right here mixed with like the golden or the pink champagne, or I'll just swirl it all together. This is the most amazing highlight I've ever tried in my entire life. It is so incredibly pigmented and looks beautiful on everyone, and I love how it has a range of colors. But my favorite, obviously, since I'm lighter in skin tone, is these 3 shades over here. It's very, very beautiful, very creamy. I know that it's gonna stick on my face. It's not too powdery, and I just love it. I just love it. Next for brows, I have a high-end brow pencil and a lower-end brow pencil that are the exact same things. So this is the NYX MicroBrow pencil in Taupe, which is the lower end, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Taupe. These things are identical to me, I would say. They both go on the exact same. The NYX MicroBrow pencil is a little bit warmer than the Anastasia Taupe. The Anastasia Taupe is very gray, whereas the NYX is slightly warmer. I honestly don't mind the warmness, just because my hair is warm itself, so it doesn't bug me having warmer eyebrows. But the NYX one is $10 and the Anastasia one is $20, $18, I think. But they're pretty much the exact same things. I love these. I've been loving pencils for 2016. I used to love gels and pomades, but now I am all aboard the pencil train. Next for eye primer, I have been loving the TooFaced Shadow Insurance. This has been my favorite eye primer ever since I can remember. It's clear, it goes on underneath anything, and I like to put it on underneath concealer, and then I'll put some powder on top of it, and then I'll go in with my eyeshadows, and it stays on all day, throughout the whole day. This is 24 hours. I swear to God, it is the best eyeshadow primer ever. Now for eyeshadow, I always, whenever I'm just doing an everyday look or I'm going out and I'm wanting to travel lightly, I will always reach for one palette, and unfortunately this is limited edition and I don't think they sell it anymore, but this is the Tarte Throw Kindness Around Like Confetti little eyeshadow palette. A lot of you are probably like, why are you talking about it if it's not for sale anymore? But I just wanted to talk about this because Tarte always has limited edition like mini eyeshadow palettes that are always neutral and just really, really good for on the go every single day palettes. And if you're looking for something like that, I would keep my eye out on the lookout for their limited edition palettes because they're all pretty much the same. They're very, very similar. Their Tartist Pro To Go palette is very, very similar as well. It's tiny, it's compact, and it's good for on the go, travel, every single day makeup look. They have a ton more tiny eyeshadow palettes like that. I love Tarte eyeshadows because they're very easy to work with. They're creamy, and they always have a variety of mattes versus shimmers, so they're really good for every single day or for dramatic looks as well. If you guys remember my look from the NYX Face Awards, the show, I used this eyeshadow palette for that, and you would think that you couldn't really use this for a dramatic look, but I used that for the most dramatic look that I've ever worn ever, and that was for on stage in front of everyone, and it worked great. Now for eyeliner, you guys know that I'm serious about my liquid eyeliner, and my all-time favorite liquid eyeliner is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This stuff never lets me down. It lasts me all day, every day, and it's super, super pigmented. Now, if you're wanting a dupe for that, I highly recommend the Physicians Formula Eyebooster Pencil in Ultra Black. This stuff does fade a little bit over time, but the application of this is so easy. It's very, very pigmented. I love this stuff as a dupe. Now for mascara, I've been loving the Flower Ultimate Zoom In Mascara. This has been my go-to for quite a while now. It hasn't let me down. It keeps my eyelashes curled, which is really, really hard to find because my eyelashes are pin straight. and when I curl them, they instantly straighten out again. So finding a mascara that keeps them curled and that isn't waterproof is really hard to find, and this is pretty much the only mascara that will do that for me. Next is setting spray, and my favorite go-to, I would have to say, I don't really have an all-time favorite setting spray just because they all kind of feel the same to me, but the most affordable one that I can find and a really good one for everyone is the NYX Matte Finish Spray. It doesn't have any fragrance to it, and it's just a really nice everyday makeup setting spray. And for lipstick, of course I'm going to be talking about my own lipstick with Beauty Bakery. This is my lip whip. It's really dirty, so just ignore that. This is my lip whip called the Salted Caramel Mocha Lip Whip with Beauty Bakery. I use this all the time. It is the longest lasting liquid lipstick that I have ever tried, and it is a beautiful color because I made it, of course. And it's a very pretty nude. It works on everyone. I made it so that it would look good on everyone. It does look different on pretty much every single skin tone, but it looks good on a lot of different skin tones in my opinion. And I love it on myself, especially because this is one of my favorite colors on myself, is a darker nude. And then to finish off this video, I forgot to mention this. This was actually supposed to be in the beginning of the video before primers. But this is my favorite current moisturizer. This is the Ofra Wanderlush Moisturizer by Kim Tai. She is a YouTuber, and I talked a little bit about this in my last YouTube video, my Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. This is my current favorite moisturizer. I've been using it for about a month now. She just came out with this with Ofra, and she's been working on it for a really long time. And I was super excited to receive it and to try it out because I heard so many good things about it. And I tried it, fell in love. It is the best moisturizer I've ever tried in my life. It has not broken me out yet, and it keeps me so moisturized throughout the day. It works great as a makeup primer as well, and it's great as a nighttime moisturizer too. I love that it is fragrance free and cruelty free and all that good stuff. Love that. I always love a good cruelty free moisturizer. I don't know if this is limited edition or not. I haven't quite figured that out, but right now I assume so because most collaborations are limited edition. So I bought 3 more because I'm obsessed with it and I don't want it to go out of stock and me run out of my favorite moisturizer. So I'm set for quite a while and I will be using this religiously, I'll tell you that right now. So that is it for my go-to favorite beauty products of 2016. I hope that I hit every single area of makeup. I just talked for so long, I don't even know what I was saying half the time. Yes, I know that I repeated a bunch of products from my Ride or Die makeup tag, but that's just how it goes. Like, those are my favorite makeup products, and now you guys know that I stand behind them 100% because I love them so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this this video, and I'm so excited to film some more videos when I move out into my new beauty room. I'm gonna have so many different backgrounds in there. I'm so freaking pumped because I'm tired of this background. It's so boring. I hate it. But yeah, I'm just really excited for new and improved material. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys.